Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Am I audible? The game. Testing 1 2 3. Where's the delay? Setting this to 144 on my mini PC so it doesn't hog the internet. Sorry to be boring. That's just normal for me though. Okay, I can hear myself anyway. Alright, closing Opera on my netbook. And let's see, no dropped frames yet. That's nice. And alright, almost time for the dance off, which will be actually in 2 minutes. Everyone's doing just random dances though. And we can launch a rocket from the Phoenix prize pack. Or, well, it's actually from the Phoenix event. Let's see if I can get my bird to land without it being in the middle of the dance floor. Something like this, maybe. So they'll be a little out of the way. Will they? Nope, that is just not the right place for them. Ah! They need to be like in a safe corner. Can they be? Please don't land right.
The limited time rewards have ended. You can still seek out artifacts, but only for the standard payout.
Yes, Rom, we know. Get your free stuff for next to nothing, right? Okay. And nope, okay, they can't be there. Well, they shouldn't be there anyway. Alright, almost time, 1 minute for the dance off. And it doesn't matter to press either of these. It's not like a race like... This is better for the flyer, not the flyer, the power boards, and this is better for like a short-term buff with flying. This is generally also good for flying, but this is a short-term speed buff. You make those in the... You use uncommon foods from Risa and regular tribbles, or uncommon, or yeah, common tribbles and uncommon Ryzen food, and this is common tribbles and rare Ryzen foods. The blue Ryzen foods and the, well, also the Grand Slam ones can be there as well. These are the Grand Slam ones. They increase run speed, which helps with making the castles. But yeah, there's those anyway. Alright, so 46 seconds is when the dance thing begins. Yep, just a bit of time still to wait forever. Ah, wrong way. Can we get the parrot to land safely? Like, preferably if they land here it would be okay. Like if they'll land here. Will they land? Nope, they're gonna land right in the middle. Okay, nope, alright. Well, then I guess let's not bother with that. Alright. 6 seconds until the dance off begins, although still another timer then.
Dance party starts in half a minute.
Dance.
Get out on the dance floor.
Now this will tell you like the 3 there, and then it'll be 5 and 10 and 20. And there's supposed to be this thing called choo-choos, or cha-cha, choo-choo-choo, whatever it is, that you get a bunch more tokens from that. And you can sort of see like when they do that. Of course this is going to have a lot of random people talking, but it'll also show when you get
robot
tokens. But yeah, every like grouping here, it says 1 of 3, then it'll be 1 of 5, 1 of 10, and you get lohlunat tokens each time, or favors, whatever tokens.
Just dance!
And that's mix if you want to get the actual thing there, otherwise it won't count it. Mix is the one they mean by just dance, which you can see here. But yeah, there's that anyway.
Do the leg kick!
Leg kick is obviously leg kick. And now 10 lohlunat. Here I can show, like, okay. And I don't want to be too annoying here, but yeah.
Do the running man!
Running man, okay. But yeah, there's all that stuff there, whatever. You can, well, let's not bother with that. It'll increase though.
Do the sidestep.
Sidestep there. It's just, this is the emotes thing. You get to it by using this lower gear in the right hand, and then emotes, and then pin that, and there you go. And that's how you
Do
get
the
to that.
leg kick.
Leg kick, there we go. Yep, here we are. 3 of 5 so far. But
Raise
yeah,
the roof.
raise the roof, there it is. I'm actually a little tired. I was awake mostly for first shift hours. So anyway.
Raise the roof.
Nope. Okay, well it counted the one I was already doing. That's nice. So we got 15 lohlunat from just that. And others are getting choo-choos, which is what it looks like the subspace party amplifier
Do the
when it happens.
snake.
But those aren't allowed here. It's just what it looks like though, the disco ball thing. But yep. Alrighty then, come on. Did they
Dance club style.
Okay, club style. You know, that stuff. Okay.
Dance club style.
We're already dancing club style. Yeah. Don't really need that, I suppose. Come on.
Do the running man.
At least no one's bothering to argue about politics and baiting everyone into saying things to get them banned today at this hour. It's like, give me a break. Don't we have enough of that everywhere?
Do the snake.
But there always has to be everything just being annoying. The game. Here we go.
Do the sidestep.
Sidestep. Like if they're doing like this, we're early on before it gets close to 19 to 20. That's usually an NPC, and you can see they say vacationer,
Dance
vacationer,
club style.
vacationer. Those are just fillers. This is a person. What's it? Dance. What club style? Okay. But yeah, when you get close to the end, that's when you want to do filler, so you stay within the dance-off contest within the last
Do the
few
running
minutes.
man.
So, running man. This isn't as like strict for timing for pressing the buttons accurately as at what was the place called, Nimbus 3. There you have to actually press the right buttons within a
Do
given
the
time
running
frame.
man.
This one you don't have to, because the longer you stay in the contest, the more likely you are to get the choo-choo things, which is getting you a whole bunch more tokens. So if it'll be
Just
a fall
dance.
spring event, yeah, that's cool. That would be nice. What was it? Just dance is mix if we want to do just getting the thing counted. But the sooner we're getting it counted, the more likely we are to have
Do the running man.
getting. So if we fail to get the thing, we don't get like the 50 lohlunat just from the quest itself. So you want to, like, within the last few seconds, like 5 seconds at least,
Dance club style.
you want to be ready to press the button for that, or you lose the tokens for that. But yeah, mostly though, you maximize the probability of getting the choo-choo event by not pressing the
Do
right
the
buttons all the
snake.
time. So like this says snake. We can do Samba advance and still not crash the event thing. So but here we go. Let's see if it counts. Now it counted the snake prep. So there we go. Now that's working for that.
Just dance.
And that's mix to get that one counted. If we did anything else, it wouldn't. I don't think so. Maybe basics. I could try that next time they say just dance and see if the number increases there.
Wave your hands.
So wave your hands, wave hands. But yeah, Nimbus 3 though, you have to actually press the buttons as fast as possible, and then you unlock another dance from that, the palm thing or something.
Raise the roof.
But yeah, for this though, it's not very strict. It's just you want to make sure you maximize your time. So after you get 19 of 20, you press the wrong buttons until it's
Just
like the
dance.
very end. And then you press the right one. So let's see, basic, will it count? No. It has to be mixed, right? There we go. Okay, so it is just mix when they say just dance, rather than dance basic or
Do
any
the
other.
leg kick.
Leg kick, there we go. Alright. Come on. Let's go. 6 minutes remaining.
Wave your hands.
Alright, waving hands. Come on. Oh my word. It does take forever here.
Raise the roof.
Raising the roof. It would be funny if we got an advance, raise the roof, and it was like barn raising or something, I don't know. It would probably require way more animation than this game has. Or likely would have anyway.
Do the running man.
Yep, there's Running Man now. I am the Running Man. Da, 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 da. Yes, I know it's Iron Man. And no, I'm not saying I'm actually the Running Man. I'm sure if the Running Man show were in
Do
real
the
life, it would be
sidestep.
that. Heck, my name is Ben anyway, right? So yay, the joy. What was his name? Ben Richards or something like that? The character played by the Terminator dude.
Raise the roof.
Anyway, in Running Man. Oh well, 5 minutes remaining, and have 7 more to go until 19 out of 20 is done. Just gotta wait.
Do the snake.
We can do a few inaccurate ones along the way if we want to risk it, but the more you risk it, the less likely you are to win. So that's a joy. In quotation marks. But yeah, this
Do
is
the leg kick.
leg kick. There we go. Yeah, what's the next one? Come on. So 14 to 20. Come on, what's the next one?
Raise the roof.
Raising the roof again. 15 out of 20. Alrighty. But yeah, if you go to the Nimbus 3 one, it is you have to press
Just
exactly
dance.
the right one. There's mix for that one. So 3 more to get to 19 of 20, and 4 minutes remaining. And then for the last one,
Do the snake.
then for the last one, we have to wait until the last few seconds to click the accurate one, whatever it'll be
Do
then.
the running man.
So 18 out of 20. And now the second to last. What will it be?
Do the leg kick.
Leg kick. Okay. And now here's where we waste time to make sure we maximize the time on the dance floor. We press anything else but the right one, like the gesture or the samba.
Just dance.
You know, I think I'll keep this one going to see if we get an advanced one at some point, because I think that might be how you get it, although who knows. They really maximize the height on their
Dance club
avatar.
style.
Yep. But if we click any of the ones that are requested now, this is the one that we'd need to click. We would end our time in the quest and reduce the last couple minutes away.
Do
that
the
we could
running
get
man.
extra lohlunat tokens just from random number generation, more or less. So yep, I think the quest takes, let's see, 2 minutes remaining.
Dance club
It's
style.
1:11, so yeah, about 13, 14 minutes. So you can end it with, you know, only doing 12 minutes out of the 14 minutes there. And then that's
Wave your hands!
28% of the time lost that you could get the choo-choo bonus tokens from. If it happens to randomly select you, then sort of thing. Anyway,
Raise the roof.
if I wanted to end this now, that would be the one to press, and let's not do that. Because that would be wasteful. I mean, it is sort of a waste of time. Everything is, in effect. That isn't, you know, whatever.
Do the sidestep.
But even actual work is a waste of time mostly now. Unless you have a real job, in which case that is very good for you. Yay! That would be so nice.
Do the snake.
Anyway, not quite yet, but it still has 1 minute remaining, it says, but it's 1 minute and change. So once it starts saying like 50 seconds or so, that's when you really want to pay attention.
Do the snake.
55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44,
Do the snake.
43, 41, 40. Come on. 35, 30,
Wave your hands.
25, well, just was 20, 15, 10,
Do the snake.
8, 7, 6, okay, gotta press it now or it won't count. Alright, so there's that. Now the power board race.
That's all for now. See you again soon.
Gonna go over here, and I found you can press space while looking down to go forward, so this can actually save a little bit of time, although you have to sort of also know where you're going a little bit. But yeah, powerboard race begins in 35 seconds, so here we go, and we don't need the emotes thing anymore. The middle of the track will start hereabouts. This is also where everyone beams in, more or less. Yep. And we can't equip the hoverboard the floater while we're in the powerboard race. We can do this to increase everyone's stats around us for it. Looked like there was a fourth person that didn't show up there. Or it might just been the drone. Okay, join, so it's easy to accidentally not click the join button and then find, oh well, this is stupid. Alright, so now let's get everyone who decides to not snub me to get the rise and tribbles effects. I could go back and walk up to them, but yeah, let's just wait and see who shows up and doesn't decide to be a jerk to me. Yeah, it's almost time though, 30 seconds, let's do that now. And okay, here we go. And let's get the bird going, although I don't like how they just sit in the water. They should actually have it where they perch on your shoulder. That would make more sense with parrots. Parrots tend to like perching on shoulders. But, yeah. Come on. Everyone, let's get going. 3, 2, 1, sort of. No penguins, though, unfortunately.
Competitive racers, on your mark!
It's it.
Get set! Go!
Alright, let's see if I can crash due to lag the game. It's easy to have it where you just fly out of the boundary and you didn't even notice until after it happened, more or less. Come on, here we go. Okay. Ah, the joy. And the joy, joy, joy. So much joy. In quotation marks. Oh no. Oh, there we go again. Well, so much for that. Next time, I guess. So yeah, it's not even lag then, it's just bad aiming and timing. And the hoverboard's actually a little more difficult than using that other powerboard thing. But let's get some of the other easy type stuff done here. Talk to event coordinator.
Get out there and fly.
Flying high.
Time's wasted. You've seen the floaters in the sky? Get out there and fly.
Yeah, alright. And let's just do this. Give everyone else around us also the benefit of that. So let's see, on the map, it's the yellow dots. So, okay, there's one there, there, and there, or the volcano. We can just go to any of those. But yeah. We seem to be dropping at that angle. So 45 is forward about, something like that. I think it'll be at the lighthouse up here. That structure there. Yep, here we go. Let's see, or will it be? Where on earth? Oh, over here, never mind. Not the lighthouse. Sometimes it is. I'm still kind of out of it. I've been getting a lot of the lohlunat tokens throughout the day today, so this is the rope bridge area. Gotta fly through all the things. Did I miss one? Nope, okay. If it doesn't show you the next one, then you did miss one. And you have to fly right back through it. But yeah, at least it doesn't fail you like the hoverboard thing there. Ah well. And that's
The rope
cave
bridge
there.
often gets wind currents. Don't worry though, it's very safe.
Yeah, and effective, right? Somehow. And here's the version of the curse that shows for me that in Birdie's thing it was someone else. But yeah, they're nervous about going across the bridge. So this is what they make. I think they made them look different for Birdie's. But yeah, if you check on my posts, I always share hers. And I mean, I could probably share others as well if they want. Oh, I still need to get back to recoils. It's so difficult to focus on everything, and everyone seems to demand attention and all that sort of stuff, and it's like, I can't. So, pick a few who actually do help and help them more, but if it's like, you know, if you notice someone only watching like 2 seconds or something, it's like, well, there's a like for you too, dude. If it even counts.
You've circled the peak. That should give you a great view of most of this island.
Okay, and this one starts here, the volcano one now. Oh well, there's someone here, and let's get the other triple for the flight boost one now.
Good thing that volcano's not active anymore.
And one thing to save time is just using sight to sight and go beam to resort. Especially if you go to one of the further out tracks, it still is a little bit less of a waste of time than traveling the intermediate distance. Okay, and we flew right past them. And
I hope you had a fun flight.
Unlike
Get
the
out there
Horgon
and
hunt,
fly.
though, for the Horgon hunt, it doesn't matter as much. Let's get everyone boosted here. For the regular flight boost, the other thing's like a 5-second boost. But yeah, now everyone is waiting to do the Horgon hunt, which sometimes the Horgon things will spawn right by where they're waiting for the first closest one to the other thing. then the other more likely place is also here. They're gonna be like, oh no, someone's about to bother me, and they'll just phase out. But either way, they've got their stats boosted. So whatever though. Anyway, it's probably here, and if it's not, it'll be over at the other location. There is a waypoint given here, but that's just a quest giver. And the other closer one is here, but it's easier to go this way than that
The
way.
Horgon hunt has started. Talk to the Horgon collector.
Welcome to
So
Risa.
there we go, we can
Are
do
you
that
familiar with
anywhere on
Welcome
the
to
island,
Risa.
unlike the other thing. So yeah, it's right here. Where that glowing thing in the yard is. Alright. And then over here will be the next closest one. Somewhere here, where they're at, over there. Yep, you can see the circle on the mini-map. Collect it. And then almost no one goes to the volcano. See, they're mostly going that way, so I'm gonna go to the volcano one. We can use spacebar to just eat out of the tree line. And there we go. So yeah, the volcano one is somewhere right in front of us. There we go for being within its proximity. But where? Oh, on the wall. There we go. Yay for having a draw distance of 10 feet. The game. And we can see the number. We got 3 so far. We got 7 more to get. So next closest one is over here. So yep, here we go to the next one. Extra crispy. Yep, it just decided to blink into existence there. And let's see. Oh, did I put the fan over that? No, it didn't. Oh, okay. Need to make sure that I have the netbook cooling properly. Otherwise, it's kind of no fun when it crashes just from overheating. It's cooler right now. I turned off the weather app on my mini PC so I can't see the temperature. It feels like it's mid-80s though, rather than like 90s anymore. I usually try not to play any like extra crunchy games like this when it's like between 2 p.m. and 7 p.m., which were the hours that Dollar General was closed when their air conditioner wasn't functional for a couple years out here, because everyone refused to work. Even the management. I mean, that's not really saying much. The management doesn't really do much there either, anywhere, pretty much. But they were understanding because it was like 120 degrees in there, like any sweatshop here in San Antonio. Also, it's like but yeah, the weather's just too warm to do much most of the time. So yeah, we're almost done with the 10 there. Let's get. I am just flying by the mini-map, or pressing M for the regular map anyway. Alright, so one is over here somewhere, over there. The glowing thing is in the rock here, underneath that branch of, well, pixelation. And then another one is up here somewhere. So yep, right there's the glowing. Alright, there we go. And let's see here. The last one I'll need to get will be anywhere that we need to go. Over here. Yep, here will be the last one for me. Everyone else has to also get 10 total, but everyone can get the same ones rather than being like the artifact hunt that I don't care to do, because
You found 10 Horgons.
like,
Come and get a bonus reward.
you see in this thing, there's a scanner.
Looks like you found quite a few Horgons.
So this we're getting 75, and okay, yeah. All right, so we have this amount so far, 675. So plus that 750. There we go. Now, well, plus the 999 of that, and we can get extra stuff now, like in the event store. We can get items that, well, summer event. The winter event will be a thing as well. But yeah, I have the British Naval uniform that I've modified to look more piratey. But yeah, there's all sorts of cool stuff. Here's my character though. And the bird that I hatched here, that I've named Pavi, I got her on June 3rd, which was my bird Pavarotti's hatch day. But yeah, Pavarotti was a cockatiel though, and renamed Pavi after she laid eggs. But yeah. Anyway though, onward to the joy of going back to, let's see, the event coordinator and seeing if the timer's expired. Or you know what, in the meantime, I didn't know this about this until Ferdy showed it. So here we go. The aeronologist, which is a sand scientist. Castles in the sand, except, and it helps to have a run speed buff, which would be using one of these. Let's replace that with the Grand Slam for now, so we'll have a run speed buff in 13 seconds. But I also have some traits increasing that, so like for ground reputation I have the physical conditioning for 5+ run speed, 5% plus, and then close quarters combat for 3.8% run speed extra. And this here provides 2.5% run speed bonus for an hour. So there we go. So there's a little more. So shifts, you run a little bit faster. There's other things that work way more, but I don't have those. So yeah, I don't even know, but some can like turn into a cat or something, a shape-shifting ability, and then they just yeet all over the place. It's kind of funny, but it's also like, well, that seems like, is this from Bewitched or Charmed or whatever the show was, where there was someone turning into a cat? Anyway, I don't know. Either way, I don't have that. So I have what I do have, which is adjusting traits and the tribble. It's using rare food and a regular tribble. No, not site-to-site transport. We need to get damp sand again, so okay. Glow bugs, so shoo them away. We've got to shoo them away. I think we'd need DEET. Lots of DEET. Or a fire pit right on their nest. Anyway, in a video game, of course. Here comes the birds. Okay, we've got to shoo the birds or what? Okay, do I need to do something about the birds? Okay, I have a bird of my own here. But there's something about birds. Okay, fetch damp sand again. Yep, okay, here we go. As soon as it lets me have the thing to actually do that with, the button to press. Because without having a button to press, it's like, what on earth? Oh well, the joy of old games that barely work. Oh well. Here we go, and towers. Come on. And now we could stop, but let's go get the optional thing before this guy hogs my screen and makes it so I accidentally press complete before doing the embellishment. Yeah, here we go. If it'll let me press the button, here we go. Yay. Alright, and now we can go over there. Yay! Completed it. Now we get like 20 lohlunat credit, whatever. There we go. So there's that one, and now still 7 minutes until the biathlon. So let's go to the coordinator ASAP and see if we can do the flying high quest again. Alright.
Get out there and fly.
1 minute and
Time's
20
wasting.
seconds. Yeah, that's true. Alright, well. Time is wasting. Wasting time. The game. Well, we have 1 minute 20. Less than 1 minute 20 now. Alright, fine. Okay.
Get
Let's
out there and fly.
57
Time's
seconds.
wasting.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's all I have left to do is waste until you let me do this again. But let's see. It'll turn blue when it is time. Like the same shade rather than grayed out like that. Let's see, only 10. Well, that has the changing thing. Ignores all events modifier to bring it back down to 10. And let's put a cruiser there. And just one science extra, so might as well send the next one there and begin that one. And let's see, still 17 seconds left to go. I don't know. See what ships we have ready. Doesn't really matter. Come on. Alright. No, that's not enough. Okay. So we'll need a bit more. Alright, now it'll let me. There we go. Flying high.
Get out there and look for the courses on.
Alright, and all that stuff. Oh, cool. There's one that's close by. Here we go.
Enjoying the view of the harbor?
Alright. Yep, okay. And is that a human or an NPC? The game.
You buzzed the resort!
And there's one down there. So 3 minutes on the foregone hunt and 4 to start the biathlon. It's difficult to see if we did that. There's an audio indication, but it also isn't a certainty.
Be sure to take some time to explore the side trails after you're done flying.
And we do have 3 minutes to go, so I guess we might as well just fly directly. It is funny to see the draw distance, where right now those are just outlines, and there. It is sort of like how drawing works. You have to have an outline, a framework, and then fill in the details little bit by little bit. I haven't really done that much drawing though, so I'm no expert, obviously. Like, I am better at flying a helicopter in video games. And this is not even that.
I hope you had a fun. Get out there and fly.
Okay, so now let's go to the start of the biathlon thing, which is actually the Sovax camp, but we have forever and a day to wait. But yeah, beam to Sovax camp would save you some time if it's getting close. Here's the treehouse-like thing there again, in the cave where the Pobble dudes found the first time. And one of the arches, let's see, that's where the Klingons are, that if you aren't allied to their faction or something, they'll be like, we're not going to teach you how to do all your martial arts dance. You're an enemy. Like, let's see if they'll say it again. Hey, this is actually... Oh, nope, they're not even going to say it. But yeah, if you come across them the first time and ask, it's like, you're an enemy to the Empire. It's like, oh, give me a break. Thought we were friends. We're fighting the Borg together. Jerk. Oh well. So what? Anyway. Here we go to Sovax camp, who is totally not Rom, the Grand Nagus of the Ferengi, and Lita's husband, even though it's like he obviously looks exactly like Rom and sounds exactly like Rom. But yeah, this is not Rom somehow.
Say, friend.
Yep. Oh, maybe Mirror Universe Rom. Who knows? That would make more sense a little bit, I guess, also. So yeah, somewhere around here is where it starts, I think. Yeah, right about here. Let's get this ready to go. And do that. And let's see here. Alright, emotes. Don't really need this out, but might as well. Hopefully we'll get a dance soon. Wow, 53 minutes. Let's see, is my computer melting yet? Not yet. Okay. But one of the emotes that I unlocked was the spyglass one. I forget how I did that,
The Horgon hunt is ended. Try again soon.
Yeah, it's so sad, I don't care. It's not just AI. Just an overpowered search. With the bigger data set, okay. Oh my word. Yep, we got 50 lohlunat favors just from the Flying High mission again. But yeah, there we go. The spyglass thing there. That's that then. It doesn't really do much. I did actually change which eye the eye patch was on because it only looks out through your right eye. I don't like how they have the parrot sitting in the water. That makes no sense for it. It shouldn't be in the water, so I'll have them redeploy when it's time to go so they're not sitting in the water. They would be drowning. That's not good. But yep, here we go with waiting and waiting and waiting. And they're waiting over there. How nice for them. But yep, okay. And now everyone's gonna start showing up within a few seconds here now. 41 seconds to go. Alright. And anyone that doesn't want to snub me, I'll press the button here for. But they want to all stand back and be like, oh, it's a horrible person here, who knows? Everyone's probably introverted like me, but who knows? They snub me, they don't get the stats boost. They can get their own, of course, too, by just putting rare Ryzen food into the main inventory with the regular tribble, though. But, oh well, I forget exactly which ones, but it's one of those.
Competitive racers, on your mark.
Let's go!
Get set. Go!
Alright. Well, this is different for how that's acting up. Ah, we're drifting. I wonder if it's lag or what I can blame next for failing next. Who knows? Apart from my own incompetence, of course. Of course, in these older games, there really is a fair bit of leeway for how bad the games actually run at times. Like, it seems like
Check in
there's
at the
one else on
flag
the
before
track.
equipping your floater.
Huh, they all went faster than me, how nice. Oh well. Alright. Well, let's wait to get the third if anyone wants it. Come on, does anyone want that? Or is there no one even here yet? Let's see, I should be dancing. I don't have the stupid subspace nullifier. Come on. Alright, so the third is over there now. There we go. Alright, there's that anyway. It's easy enough to get first place on empty servers, like if you wanted to. Like, it's usually a method people use to snub others, but if you go to change the instance, you can go to one that's pretty empty, and you can win easily there, just on your own, which is kind of boring. But it's certainly possible if you want to get the accolade for it. But yep, there's that anyway. And onward to the joy of seeing if we have more to do here yet. Get everyone their stats boost if they want it. They can always
Get out there and fly.
4 minutes
Time's
to go.
wasting.
Yay. Yeah, time's wasting. There's just wasting time to go. There's the scavenger hunt. I could try doing that again. I don't want to. I don't like it. It's just too much random number generation for me to like. It's not even like... Yeah, the artifacts are like finite and deplete as each person finds them, so it's realistic, I guess, in that manner, but it's also annoying. Yeah, let's take the floater off in 2 minutes until that one's done. Fine, okay. Well, let's instead, I guess, go to the bartenders to show like what foods you'd need for the tribbles. Alright, here's a bartender here. And they all have the same stuff, pretty much. So yeah, the rare one, this will get you a Grand Slam tribble. I tried that on its own. And these others, I don't know which ones get the Rise and Tribble. Maybe the Sunshine, I don't know. But the blue ones make the Grand Slam tribble and the Rise and Tribble. Not sure exactly which one for which food item, or if it's like a coin flip somewhat or not. And here's the same menu just with a different avatar. That dude there, same stuff, exact same stuff, always the same. Like over here also, yet another bartender. Ah. But yeah, she'll have the same things, exact same ones. But yeah, for the what is it? This one here, the lohlunat tribble. That one has a +5 flight speed for 1.5 seconds boost. So if you need to go through rings faster, maybe that's what they used. Who knows?
For a limited time
But yeah,
only,
you
I will be
use the
awarding bonus
uncommon
favors.
food
So
to
anyone
make
who
that
comes,
with.
help me locate temporal artifacts.
But yeah, otherwise not really a matter. And up here, you can actually get bridge officers with certain effects. Let's not get stuck there. But yeah, easy to clip through everything. But yeah, over here though is a different one that has duty officers, not bridge officers. But yeah, for the duty officers here, there's Vale, who has after exiting evasive maneuvers, moderate boost to engine power and small boost to other subsystems for 10 seconds. So I'm thinking it works well with let's see, for active space I have Viol there. She's 1,000 LOL-creds and has all those features for like congenial, emotional, resolve, and all that stuff. But yeah, she has that stuff for the power boost. And okay, Shrilly Shirolan, it's from a different thing here. Chance on using a battery device, deploy turret device, distress call to trigger evasive maneuvers. So that works with that, I think. I don't think it has to be like when pressing the button, but just the evasive maneuvers itself, I think. I don't know for sure, but yeah, that's it though there. So yeah, something like that anyway. Anyway, so yeah, there's the duty officer there, and then entertainers, I have Isa, I think, Aisha, something, I don't know. But she has this thing when you activate subspace party amplifier, that's the thing that makes the dancing happen. When you like, it doesn't show for them because they don't do that, probably, right? Oh, they do. Okay, but yeah, when you do the dancing thing, that's what this duty officer does. Is okay, when you activate a subspace party amplifier, anyone who spends at least 10 seconds dancing under its influence gains a 5-minute bonus to dodge. Not ram, but dodge. Ground emergency power to party. When you activate a subspace party amplifier, anyone who... Okay, yep, it just says 10 seconds. Anyone who dances for 10 seconds gains 10% dodge and avoidance. But yeah, I haven't got the geologist one. Geologist here, this dude has 10% chance of rooting targets of your exothermic induction field. I don't have that ability. There's another one here that does exactly the same thing but less well, 7.5 versus 10%. And this one does the dodge thing but less well. And this one does the evasive maneuvers power bonus but less well. So yeah, it's 1,000 LOL credits versus 200, but yeah, I'd rather get the one that has better stats the first time if I can, which it does require a lot of grinding, but it's easy enough to do that. It's opportunity cost of time versus spending real money, more or less, which the whole thing here is pretty much a way to do free-to-play that actually works. But yeah, artifact scavenger hunt's done, so we could probably do this now again, or someone's already working on one. We just take up their space, and despite having all so much space in space, it's like population density generally works. It's just everyone wants to clog up a single area, and it's like, there's so many people within this area, we need a new fleet. It's like, you idiots, no you don't. You guys need to move somewhere that's not as full. But yeah, whatever. So there's all that stat boosting stuff. Oh, and this is already over here. Alright.
Get out there and
flying high, we can
you've
do
seen
again.
get out there and fly.
Alright, so to the next thing, where's the green? Nothing visible yet. Okay. Alright, behind the structure there. Somewhere over here anyway. Alright, there we go. So this is the trails. Come on. How many tree branches will I fly into? The game.
Be sure to take some time to explore the side trails after you're done flying.
Alright, and there's one over here. That's already visible. This is actually how it should be, is like one thing right after another, and that makes the larger track, but of 3 segments type thing would be nice if they did that more frequently, rather than just with RNG, random number generation. Although it, there's still, Romans 8:28, so how much is truly random just versus apparently random and frustrating still.
The River Grotto is a great spot for freshwater wading.
Anyway though, yeah, over here there's one that's by... I did this one last time and there's no other showing, so let's get the one that's out by... What's it called? Caldera Spiral the Great Tower. That's the Great Tower. So there we go. So it starts over here. Let's get that going. Go, go, go! As it says there, extra crunchy. Good thing we have plasma shields, or my face might need reconstructive surgery in the game. Although you'd think plasma shields would at least like fill the air next to you with ozone, if not be a little bit warm. But who knows, maybe they use super cooled helium plasma or something. Oh my word. There it is.
Don't scare the birds in the Great Tower too much.
Well, it would be nice if we could see them there, but this is just reflective, glossy, whatever. So alright, let's go site to site so we get back to the resort immediately rather than have to spend the entire time flying back there. Fast travel, the game. Alright, and let's annoy everyone with stat boosting, because why not? And more stat boosting.
I hope you had a fun.
Get out there and fly.
Okay, onward to the joy of seeing what we're doing next. Artifact is done. Powerboard racing is yet to go. We could probably try the sandcastle thing again, if no one else is hogging up the space. And would probably be like, "Are you looking at me? Are you following me?" It's like, chill out. Oh, someone else is there, so let's not bother with that. Here's where the birds are to get the duty officer assignments. But yeah, it's often having others here too. But yeah. Yeah, here's the ornithologists, and they have the options here of getting the duty officer assignments. I already have them though, but yeah, this is where you get them. So in progress right now. So hatch one and raise a Risa Passion Wing fledgling, and then you have to put them in for the next one, which would be Passion Wing. So when you have one, you can raise them the rest of the way there, and all that stuff. So yep, there's that. Anyway, and here's some of the birds here. This would be, don't know what kind that is, but here's mine though, if it'll show. But yeah, where are they? I thought I had mine out. Okay, let's, there they are. And let's see here, here's another one. I don't know all their names, so I'm sure that's the sea spray since they're blue, because ocean is blue, right? Something like that. Anyway, powerboard race again. Let's see if I'll fly off the map again, the game. For now, I could see about making sure we're within the lines here. Getting set up and ready to go somewhere in the middle here. Alright. And let's see here. Do I want to see how bad the chat is? Emotes. And let's do the spyglass thing again. Oh my word. So what is all this stuff? Right, okay. That's annoying. Okay. But yep, here we go with the joy of waiting. And we can re-equip this over here. And try to get into place with this. A little bit anyway. But it is easier to unequip it and then walk toward the middle again, or use the glider. But once you're joined into the race, if you use the glider, you're instantly or the floater, you're instantly disqualified. But yep, here we go with waiting and waiting and waiting. 3 minutes until the powerboard race. Let's get anything here done. Admiralty, we've got divert comet from research rich planet. There we go. And nothing else here done yet. We have a full 20 going, so can't really do anything there yet. Some of these will be finishing in a few hours. Let's see, reputation, anything that we can do that'll actually get, nope, 0, 400, but we have only 9 new car marks, so that's annoying. But, we can't do a patrol mission, or, yeah, patrol mission's more certain to actually be able to get done, but they take like 10 minutes or so. So, sometimes there's only nothing you can do, pretty much. But yeah, let's not have the bird underneath the floater like that. Alright, there we go with waiting and waiting. Here's my ship though while we wait. The joy of looking at stats. So the quantum phase torpedo. So this thing does damage to the shields around the target that it hits in the game. Lots of critical chance and well, 2%, which is 1 out of 50. But 1 out of 5 critical severity. All that stuff. And the trilithium tricobalt one. Okay, this is from Brushfire. With the rest of the, or no, this is from what event or episode? It's also from Future Proof. Is it Future Proof? No. Yesterday's War. No. New Frontiers. Okay, New Frontiers, but on the Nexus. That's the one. And then this one is from Sunrise, which is also Future Proof, or is it? It's Future Proof, not New Frontier. So yeah, this one's there. That's where you can get the Quantum Phase Torpedo and the Quantum Phase Beam Array. This is from the Terran Task Force Reputation, and this is the Terran Task Force Torpedo, also from the Reputation. This is an Omni Beam I built myself. And this is from the Beyond the Nexus mission.
The limited time rewards have ended. You can still seek out artifacts, but only for the standard payout.
Wrong. Okay. But yep, there's that. So here's the current loadout of random people here. Let's see if anyone flies away. Do they have a Horizon Triple or? Interesting. Let's see, will they be annoyed if I press this one? They'll probably press their other one again. Oh, sorry. You want that? And another one. Alright, okay. Back away, fine. Well, that looks cool with the Klingon bird of prey like nacelles. Alright, anyway. Almost. 53 seconds. Come on. Everyone's starting to show up. Come on. Okay, here we go again. 31 seconds. Come on. Yeah, the speed boost and all that stuff there for anyone that's wondering. It's the Rise and Triple. The Grand Slam only affects yourself. This one affects anyone around you within 4.5 meters, whatever the game distance actually is, type thing.
Competitive racers, on your mark. Get set. Go!
Alright. Here we go. Will we fall off the edge of the map again? Or the boundary layer thing again? Wow, that does seem anticlimactic when it does that non-jump type thing. And here's an area of doom. Yep, there we go with at least not being disqualified per se, but still annoying. Slowing down for the curves probably helps. Alright. Yep, sometimes you can bump on the tree branches or the wall of the cliff or something and not have as much of an issue with that. Oh crap, crap, crap. Here we go, that's where it's easy to fly off the side of the boundary. Oh my word, it's like, will I use
Grab
first?
the flag at the end of the race!
Alright. Alright then. And now, oh wait, it's the biathlon next and not the other one? Interesting. Usually it's the Horgon hunt after that, but okay. I don't mind not doing the Horgon hunt again. I like that fairly well, but I'd rather do the biathlon instead. Let's get everyone boosted for the speed boost thing.
Get out there and fly.
117.
Time's wasting.
Yeah, time is wasting if I try to do that. Let's just fly to the biathlon zone directly this time. Yeah, let's see here. Also, we have 900 plus the other 999. It only goes up to the max 3 digits, so yeah, it's gonna just be in multiples of that. But yep, here we go to Sovak's camp by flying rather than by teleporter in this instance, since it's still like forever and a day. And there's still the ramps to try practicing jumps on if we wanna. But yeah, here we go. Oh, and on this we have the Phoenix. See, this is the Phoenix here with the baseball, so it's the Bozeman something or whatever. But it has the Phoenix on it from first contact. Oh my word, it stays on the ground too long there. It has less of a turn rate than the hoverboard, so it has more inertia. Less turn rate kind of thing. Anyway, here's pretty much where the base is. There's someone else from my thing. I don't know that dude, but whatever. They're all just waiting there. Oh well. Let's see. Are we too far out? And let's see. There we go. Lining it up again a little more. And it's crap. Of course it is. 45 seconds until the ramp disappears. What on earth? Why is it only sometimes it works? There. Barely any speed forward, and yet it worked that time. 18 seconds. Gonna get it one more time from right here. It worked there. Maybe it's just how much time has been spent since that was on. Something like that. Okay. And alrighty then. Yeah, it doesn't make sense for the parrot to be in the water. Shouldn't be. The races are really fussy. It's easy to fly off the track. That's for sure. And I said that locally. And someone else said that as well, locally. I think this yellow. Not yellow, right. But anyway. Yep. So all that stuff. There we go. Interesting, it's not making the rockety noise. Alright, so let's get everyone that's not going to be a jerk to me the stat boosty thing. Alright, well, anyway. So, oh yeah, join. Gotta press that, otherwise it doesn't count, and that's a joy. Joy, joy, joy. Come on. Alright. You don't mind walking next to me, so there you go. More stats for you. For the trouble you could make in your own inventory if you wanted to, but you don't. Or if you did, every other, yeah, so tomorrow. Okay. That's about the promotions. Under store. Promotions. You can get
Competitive racers,
things
on
like
your
that.
mark. Get set. Go!
Alright, here we go. Alright, slowing for the corner a little bit. And then pressing W right before the ramp maybe is how you get it to work a little bit more. Nope, didn't work then. Like every other time it works half the time. Let's try not to fly off the edge of the map. Or the boundary, you know. Oh my word. And then the last portion is also a pain because you can also drift way over the edge here as well. Okay.
Check in at the flag before equipping your floater.
Oh crap. Just trying to fly fast, not accurate then. Ah! There we go. Oh well. Now we can use that where it's easier to go vertical using the spacebar one. Oh, still didn't get that. Just have to pass through it, doesn't matter the direction, it's just annoying when you have to do that. Oh my word. Okay, well there we go. There, yay. Oh well, so there's that anyway, whoop-de-doo. Managed to be in last place, the game. Now we can get the other thing again from the flying high token thing, whatever it is. Yep, here we go. Point down while going there, 45-degree angle about. And now not pressing the space bar.
Get out there and fly.
Flying high.
You've seen the float. Get out there and fly.
Alright, so one's right by us. There we go. Started it, otherwise it wouldn't have shown the other track thing there, or the Superman hoop. Alright.
Enjoying the view of the harbor?
Sure. Okay. And let's see here. There's one here and one here. Is there a fourth swoop on? Okay, well, there's nothing else here. There's one by that bridge. And one over there. Alright, well, there, I guess we'll go. Fly under the stone arches. Okay, that might be the one then. The stone arches are in the northeast, so that would be right after this. Relatively close to this area. I just didn't see the circle. I was going to go to the other side of the island, which is like, well, it's not that far. Well, it's a jetpack that has plus 70 speed, but yeah. Still, less distance is less time.
The rope bridge often gets wind currents. Don't worry though, it's very safe.
Uh-huh. Sure. Alright. The start of these, however, would be here. It's sort of pointing to there, right? There, okay. Here's where that starts. We could have gone here and done the two-parter type thing, but yeah, let's go with this one now. Here we go.
The land bridges are actually a natural feature. No geoengineering involved.
Uh-huh. Here we are, flying. What are they doing? They're just standing there. Menacingly. I don't know. So, dance off in 16 minutes. We can complete a task force operation, or a patrol at least. So yeah, maybe let's do one of those. Alright.
For a limited time
I
only,
hope
I
you
will
had a
be
fun
awarding
flight.
bonus
Get out
favors
there and
to
fly.
anyone who comes help me locate temporal artifacts.
No, Rom, I'm not helping with that. Okay, they're taking up the left-hand side. So, I'll go here then. And will my bird land? It won't matter when I return. So let's go with Mirror Universe. Just normal. Let's do that again. Although I didn't record it or stream it the last time I did, but here we go though. Well, at least we should be back in time before it's too much.
Our recent defense effort at...
Enemy forces are approaching Mars at high warp. They will be here momentarily.
Yep, and I'll be here to bring them their doom. So yeah, let's get that going now. It's extra crispy time. Oh, it's the hurt. Wonderful.
Take the refugees to the transport site. They'll carry them.
Right by the station I'll need to clear up. Alright. Alright, beaming over. Or well,
More enemy ships inbound. Keep picking up those refugees.
Cloaking is illegal in the Federation in the 24th century, but this is a 25th century Terran ship, not Earth ship. So, oh well. And the Defiant set a precedent also. It's like, oh, it's useful, so who cares? Alright, now time for the other stuff to do. Bringing in the Pixadoon all the way here.
Transports are safely away. Now we need to deal with the remaining.
Yeah, I noticed. They just need a little bit more damage. Sometimes it's difficult to press the abilities fast enough and all the enemies keep just frying in space for some reason. I don't know why. It must be something, you know? Oh well.
Computer, in simulation. Excellent work. We'll analyze the data from your efforts and use it to revise our defense doctrine for Mars. Thank you for participating in today's simulation. You may return to your regular duties at your convenience. Quinn out.
Right, okay. Let's see here. What's it duty off? No, reputation. Yeah, what was it that could actually... Nukara. Right, okay. Not yet. Nukara. There we go. We can at least get an hourly one going. Alright, so reputation, Nukara, and that's 400? Yep, okay, rather than 0. So now we have that started at least, so we'll get a little bit more stuff from them. And might as well take some items while we're here, if there are any that haven't despawned already. I mean, there was one there, at least, but that looks to be it. So, alright, let's go.
Computer, in simulation.
Exactly. And not the game itself, just this portion of the game. The simulation within the simulation. A dream within a dream, and all that stuff. Okay. So, yeah, let's see here. My bird is not spawned in. I don't know. So there's all this group here. Left click you can hold without looking around. But yep, here's the current group around us. And yeah, 7 minutes until that's done, 9 minutes until the other. I don't know, let's see here. There's still a fair bit of time. Alright, do I have enough time to do
Get
this?
out there and
4
fly.
minutes.
Time's
4 minutes is so much time. It isn't really, but it does seem like it when you're waiting. Like waiting to clock in even, where they have all these stupid rules about time theft or nonsense like that, where it's like they have you work off the clock plenty, but if you clock in early, then it's still stealing their time, even though they're stealing your time. But whatever, though. Yeah, someone else is already there. Let's see, how long until the birds are ready? Duty officers in progress. 26 minutes, okay. Alright. So that's when we'll have another quest to do there. Alright, we can't really do much of anything. We can change the instance though. Let's see, 47, sure. Yeah, this will be less populated. Go to number 5. There we go. Less likely to have high ping at least, maybe. And number 5 is alive. So yeah, let's go. See if the dance floor is already extra cloggy. Alright. Let's see if I can get my bird out here. And then drop. And then up. Will they land on the edge? Are you going to land on the edge, or are you going to land in front of me? Please don't land in front of me. Okay, they're a little bit behind me. Awesome. Okay, there we go. And emotes. And let's see here. Pin that. Bring that to maximum. Then to the side. And okay. Let's see. Where's the jester one? At least get some dance going and see that the bird's out of the way. It's a little closer than I'd like. It's not a real bird, of course, but yeah. Alright. And none of the tribbles matter in this case. Oh well, 6 minutes until the dance thing happens. I could find stuff to do, like we can look at the events and the event store. So yeah, we have 1964 lohlunat favors, tokens, LOL credit tokens, whatever you want to call them. I don't care about the mopsy things. The British Naval uniform's cool. I've gotten that for myself, obviously. Which is like, I did adjust the hat a little. So there's tactical and science, but mostly still gold. Because my character is an engineering officer. Ellie, I'm keeping her as herself, like Ellie Langford from Dead Space 2. Liara Tassoni is the Cavalry officer from the Delta, what was it, Dust to Dust episode in Delta. It's in the maze on the mid left side in Dust to Dust, where you get the Cavalry bridge officer. You get to actually talk with a little bit. So yeah, that's where she's from. And yeah. And Nikita DeBoer, she was, I forget the name of the character before. I think one of the original ones, but I've sort of designed her slightly after both Jadzia and Esri, although yeah, I changed up the style so she's more like Jadzia really. The names, the actual spelling are not allowed, so going by phonetics more. 7 is also not allowed. But 709 is, so that works out. Try to get zoomed in to actually like not have cropping happen. Elisa Flores is, I gave her a hat, so she is slightly like having the red of tactical, but Lita is also already tactical. You can't change anything about her, and she has the Pole's uniform, and she's also tactical. And Zarva of Borg is engineering. So yeah, there we go with that. Whoop-de-doo. Still, I'm the only one here in my own stream. Oh no, there's someone there. Hello. Sorry if I'm being boring. But yep, here's items I could get, although I've gotten a fair bit of what I wanted anyway. I don't have the holographic defenders. I don't know that I really want it. Like, I still will need to get the elite bridge, or the, what is it called, the elite captain training token at some point to get a 6th item. Only have 5 right now, but I sort of like the engineering kit module from the Terran Task Force reputation thing, and the universal kit module liberated Terran exocomps, which goes with the Terran theme. The engineering kit module electrical overcharge is from the summer event store. I forget exactly where. It's for engineers though, so I saw in chat that one guy who's a tactical officer got the one for the electrical overcharge, and he was like, oh great, I can't use this. That was 1,500 wasted, pretty much. So yeah. Oh, and if you wanted to get the lohlunat tribble that's here, you have to use one of or some of the uncommon food, the green tier, and just a regular tribble, a common tribble, and that'll make have a chance to make the lohlunat tribble there. Whereas for the Grand Slam and the Risa tribble, it's the Risa tribble, that it's the rare food from Risa, and the same one here, rare food. It's just, I don't know exactly how you figure it out, but yeah.
The limited time rewards have ended. You can still seek out artifacts, but only for the standard payout.
Wonderful. So we marked all this stuff down. Okay. Now I can do the Samba too. They want to dance right beside me, that's cool. But anyway. Yeah, and the Sompek Lightning, that's from the Phoenix Prize Pack. I might have enough to open that. Yeah, we have a little bit. So let's go open one of the Phoenix Prize Packs. This is my favorite thing in the game, is the Phoenix Prize Pack. For like, you get 8,000 dilithium a day, pretty much, as long as you're not like doing nothing in the game. You get lots of dilithium and you can refine it. So this we only got a very rare. But let's see, even with that, there's a crystalline absorption matrix that has 19 plus anti-proton damage and energy damage resistance. So that can help if you have like the ionized anti-proton console from the Impressa ship that was like the event before the Noble. Might have to get another one at some point somehow if you didn't already. But yeah, this Elite Future Flyer, it's better than most of the early ones I usually got into in the Powerboard store. Right now I have a different one, but I have this one that was 1500 lohlunat that has speed rating 88 rather than 78 and turn rating 80 rather than 150, but it actually seems to work fairly well. So I don't know. I like this one a little better, and it has the Phoenix on it, even though it's not like from the Phoenix Prize Pack, but it has like the Phoenix from First Contact. But yeah, so we only have the very rare ones. Under ultra rare, let's see, that's where you can get the Zephyr Machadi, Temporal
Dance
Hack,
party starts in half a minute. Get out on the dance floor.
DOT drone thing, all that stuff. Okay, it's almost time now, so we gotta press I want to dance so we can actually start this. And there we go. It's almost time. Just 15 seconds, and then we gotta start pressing buttons until we get to like 19 of 20, and then that maximizes the time to press the wrong buttons after you get to the last one. But here we go. It'll start saying which ones soon.
Wave your hands!
The hand wave is dance wave hands, and there's the event coordinator one there. So there's all that. Alrighty, and we have to just wait. They'll call different ones.
Do the robot!
The robot. 2 of 3 now. And if they say just dance, the one to get that to advance by 1 is dance mix. Even though it would be like, it should be any
just
of them.
Dance!
But yeah, mix, it counts. It moved on to the next section. Complete 5 more dance moves. It goes 3, 5, 10, 20. But we got 10 lohlunat favor from just the first one of
Do the running man!
that. So running man, 1 of 5 done there. Alright, and that's a vacationer. They're a little in my space, but oh well. I don't know. They have a cockatiel crest almost.
Raise the
That's
roof.
different. Raise the roof. But that's an actual person there, Tamto. But yeah, let's not bother with all that. If you click on someone, it'll say they dance with you or dance for you, and it's like
Dance
that
club
can be
style.
awkward. Although sometimes people have a little biography to read if they put one there. So yeah, dance club style 3 of 5. So you can sort of click on them.
Do the running man.
And then click away from them. Yeah, they don't have anything written about them. But yeah, unclick before doing that, and then it won't say that you're looking at their profile or whatever, or the awkwardness of it showing
Dance
in chat.
club style.
Yep, club style now. So 5 of 5, 5 by 5. Now we got 15 of the tokens there. Yep. Here we go with more stuff. 10 more
Do
there.
the robot.
20 elsewise. Here's Dance Robot. Yeah, this one's just a vacationer, and it would also be awkward. Like, they just say nothing here. So, Ryzen, Civilian, that's all that says. And if you leave them up there, it'll...
Do the leg kick.
It'll, look at this. I'm going to wait until it stops there, and then Michael dances the leg kick with the vacationer. So, yeah. That'll say that. If you have someone selected, it'll say something like that in chat, and it's like, what are you doing?
Raise the roof.
Yeah, there you go. And then everyone can be like, oh, they were clicking on them to see what it says. Whoa. Who knows? There's always some way you can look down on everyone for anything whatsoever, so yay.
Do the snake.
And yeah, there's the snake dance. Woo. So someone made a sound. Oh, that. Okay, Jurgen there. That reminds me of what was
Do the leg
game?
kick.
Star Lancer. There were enemy ships called the Jurgens, I think, or were they enemy? I think it was Space Russians, actually, not Germans. But I don't know. Either way, wow, they decided to walk away.
Do the robot.
Their name is 23. Or their account is? Who knows? So what are they? They're a Borg. So, oh, they put the whole thing here for their thing.
Just dance.
That's different. So let's left click away, so we're unselecting that. So just dance. We can do the samba instead of the actual one, and unlike at Nimbus 3, it won't be disqualifying you immediately because it's
Do the
not as
sidestep.
annoying. So sidestep now. Like, you can also press the wrong one for when it's calling a thing other than just dance, and it won't do that. But yeah. And someone got a chew.
Do the running
which
man.
Is a randomized token giveaway type thing. Like, if you're on the dance floor while it's active, you'll occasionally get one.
Dance club style.
So that's sort of why you gotta just keep going with pressing the wrong buttons after you get to 19 of 20. Or you can do a few wrong ones throughout if you want to also space it out that way, but it's safer to wait until
Just
the last
dance.
one. So Just Dance is mix. And there we go. Now on to the last 20. 8 minutes remaining. Yep, we got some favors there. 25 total.
Do the robot.
Robot there. Hurts. The right side of my face is going numb. My ear was hurting before, and now it's numb, so that's annoying. Here we are.
Do the leg kick.
Yep, here we are. More joy of waiting for making sure that we click the right buttons, and then at
Do the
last,
robot.
holding on for a bit more, so we get more time to get more chance of getting the token boost thing. Okay.
Just dance.
And that's the mix. So 16 more total to go to actually win the 21. That'll be like 50 lohlunat, regardless of whether we get the
Do the leg kick.
true thing. Now 15 more to go, although 14 to get to the second to last one thing. The bird looks tired.
Wave your
It did a
hands.
moment ago. It wouldn't be though, of course, it's just an avatar. An actual bird would probably be perched further away and freaking out a bit. Or at least like curious at what everyone's
Raise
doing.
the roof.
Alright. Come on.
Wave your hands.
Hand wave thing here. That looks awkward. I need to back up more.
Dance club style.
Club style. And I don't want to be too close to my bird either. What on earth? Oh, they have a targ with beer kegs?
Just dance.
Huh. Okay. Just Dance is mix.
Dance club style.
Alright, club again. So we're at 11 of 20. Alright. I sort of want to move a little bit to the right to avoid being
Wave
too
your
close to the
hands!
bird. I could just click them away though. It doesn't matter though, of course. So wave hands, okay. 12 of 20 now.
Dance club style.
Alright, more club dance style. Alright, here we go.
Do the robot.
Alright, robot. Robot, roll call. Okay.
Just dance.
And that's mix, and we're at 5 more to go until the end. Although 4 more until we need to stop, and we are too close to that bird. Okay.
Do the running man.
Alright, running man. They'll be okay. They're just an avatar in a game, of course. But yeah, that's a little bit too close. So,
Do the snake.
alright. Let's see if I write. Okay, hold on.
Do the sidestep.
Sidestep is this one, and now we have 2 more to go until complete. And yeah, that's a little safer for the bird, even though it doesn't have any effect on the bird, of course.
Do
It's
the
just
sidestep.
It's anxiety. So 19 and 20, we're at 19 and 20, never mind. Okay, so let's go to the gesture dance for the last 3 minutes. So we'll still be on the dance floor and still have the quest going.
Just dance.
So yeah, if we press anything here, we end the game, or in this task of it, and that would be reducing the chance of getting extra. But now we've got to wait while pressing the wrong ones, basically.
Do the leg kick.
No choo-choo, no fun. Yeah, that's no fun, because then it's like you're not getting like 100 extra tokens for just being there at the right time, kind of thing. So you just have to make sure you're there at the right time and you get it.
Do the snake.
Which I could have ended this with 3 minutes left to go, and instead we're taking our time to wait until we get it done. But when it's down to the last few seconds, that's when you press.
Do the sidestep.
Because it takes like maybe 5 seconds to actually register that you pressed a button sometimes. Sometimes upwards of 10 seconds. But yeah, it's you gotta make sure not to be
Do
like
the
if you notice
robot.
everyone rubber banding or something, slowing down reaction times. There's actual response times, and then there's the computer acting up too. And then there's, you know, I can be away from keyboard and not notice I need to press the thing as well, or at least I
Just dance.
focus on anything else and don't notice. And then, yeah, there's a few other things. But if, like, a lot of other people are also not pressing it after, way after, then it's probably lag. So, yeah.
Do the
1 minute
snake.
remaining. So, if we wanted to end it now, that's the one we'd press. Whatever is listed here. Just Dance's mix rather than any in general, which helps to actually be able to pick the ones that aren't, like the
Raise
Bringy
the
Dance,
roof.
or yeah, if we press raise the roof, we end the game now, or in this now the mini game within the game. But yep, here we go with waiting for it to say a few seconds
Just
left to
dance.
go. Yeah. Switching to gesture mode, which is also not one that counts, as the mix only counts for Just Dance.
Do the sidestep.
And there's that one we could press and fail. 40 seconds left to go. Alrighty, here we go with waiting for 40 seconds more.
Do the sidestep.
Oh no, 26 seconds, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13.
Do the
12.
running man.
Alright, it's almost time. Here we go. Game over for this. And we got 50 for that. 1 daily progress summer event.
That's all for now. See you again soon.
Alright. Rise and Tribble for flight. Time to go to the powerboard race. Which is over there at that arch. Okay. And now no need to press spacebar, we're close enough. 35 seconds until the race. Don't need the emote things on. Are we floating? What? Okay. Okay, there we go. And will we be too far and have to go back? And they're sitting over there, or standing of course. Well, yeah. And this water isn't that deep, so it's not as scary, although being in the water like that, a bird would float for one. But it isn't really safe to be there. Oh well. Hopefully the water would be warm, but still. So, yep. Here we go. Everyone's assigned to join in now. And will they transfer to another thing just to avoid me? The game! And they have the hoverboard, which has the 78 and 150, 78 speed versus 150 turning rate. Whereas the one that I have, the Impulsive, is 88 speed and 80 turning rate, but it's actually easier for me anyway. Oh, now they want to go. It's like, oh no, they responded to me. Whoa! Oh, and that happened. What the heck happened? And do they want to avoid me now? Come on. Ooh.
Competitive racers, on your mark. Get set. Go!
Oh. Yep, here we go. Alright, the game. Yeah, they have superior turning rate, but for lines, this is faster. For curves, the hoverboard from Back to the Future Flyer in the Phoenix Prize Pack is better for handling curves. You've got to take your foot off the gas for curves for this thing, which is pretty much how driving mostly works. Although I've not really driven that much per se, but still. Anyway, I never have gotten a license, just have been required to pilot some vehicles sometimes, which is a joy. Just like backing up to put groceries away and stuff, and some wanted to teach me and then got tired and didn't care to bother the rest of the way, kind of thing. So it's like, okay, thanks a bunch. Yeah, I know how to operate the thing in an emergency though. Yay! Whoop-de-doo. But yeah, so many hoops to jump through.
Grab the flag at the end of the race!
Huh, I'd actually get first? Yeah, but... I'll go here. And are they gonna be...
Activating a floater is grounds for immediate disqualification.
Oh well, there's that. So, yep, that happens. The Horgon hunt will be next. And I didn't get any lohlunat from there because I've activated the floater. I should have pressed the thing first. But I forgot about it. So that happens, even though I was there and practically won anyway. So, whatever though. The joy of messing up things I know but forget. The game. Let's see, completed. Oh, cool. These are ready to go over to the other place over there. Alright, let's go to the ornithologist and start the next duty officer quest things. The Horgon hunt can be started anywhere, so it doesn't matter. It's not quite as bad as the other ones, that's just like a pain. Here we go, the ornithologist lady here now. Alright, so let's see. Actually, let's see, what do we have for the birds here? We have the fledgling passionwing and the chick passionwing. So fledgling, so they need to be raised more. Okay, so alright, so those two passionwings. Alright, raise fledgling again. And oh, we can't do otherwise like that. So next one. Alright, there we go. Starting that. It's like birds tend to grow into adults so long as you make sure they have enough food and water and attention and not be jerks to them. But yeah, in this it's having duty officers raise them for some reason, I guess. I don't know why. It's just a game mechanic though. Alright, Horgon hunt. Let's go over here instead of bothering with all the other places. The other places are closer to where the quest giver is, which sort of makes sense for why it's often the one gone to, but this area seems like the most crunchy for being able to get the Horgons to start with, so might as well start where it is the most full. Looks like there's others there on the minimap. You can see the dot with the vector arrows pointing down. So yeah, I think one would be over here when it starts. You just gotta press the buttons, the game. And 58 seconds until the Horgon hunt thing, so that will work out probably, although I am just being annoying, I know, because I'm not having something to do. But yeah, here we go. I have the engineering kit module overrides shield safeties, the exocomps, the electrical overcharge, that this helps. This is from the event store thing, so you get any allies for 12 seconds within, what's the distance? 30 meters. Okay. To self-analyze within 30 meters for 12 seconds. Outgoing weapon attacks gained 53.9 electrical damage with 100% shield penetration. Disables enemy weapon, or disables weapons. It doesn't say enemy. Huh. For 12.4 seconds. I'm thinking it's the enemies in the game here. This is a game for all the robots listening.
The Horgon hunt has started. Talk to the Horgon collector to participate.
Yes, let's start.
Welcome to Risa.
Horgon hunt.
Are you familiar?
Accept.
Welcome to Risa.
And okay, up there's one. Okay, so over here, there we go. There's that thing. Alright, and let's see. Next one is over here. Oh, overturned. Alright, so next one is there in that rock face. There we go. Alright, so let's see, another one's over here somewhere. Let's see, where? There's the glowing, that's totally not radioactive. Alright, and it's those statues from TNG that Riker gave one to Picard just to troll him, basically. That was pretty much where the thing of it is, anyway. That looks like a tiki-like thing or whatever. Yeah, it's with alien eyes and all that stuff, whatever. Space-themed, whatever. Hey, up there we are. If you want to look at it, that's what they look like. The thing with the gray alien eyes, whatever. We're collecting them. And gonna get some tokens for it, like 75 or so. I think 75 about. Ah, it's getting stuck in the trees again. And over here. Okay. Have a draw distance of 10 feet, so that's a pain to put up with, but oh well. And where's the next one? Okay, there's a few over this way. Alright. So let's go to the one by Rom's camp. Which is sometimes here. Yep, there it is. Okay. And other times it's over there. Like if it's not here, it's over there. But it'll show the yellow circle. We have 4 more to go. So okay, turning, pressing M to see the direction. Because this keeps altering direction even though you're facing it. Oh, okay, there we go. Or mostly facing it, I guess. There we are. Alright, there's 7 of 10. Alright, and let's see, next one in the volcano. Alright, so right below us. If you have enough health, you can just drop down, but it's kind of a silly thing in that way. Game mechanic-wise, it works out, even though it's a bad idea. Yeah, especially if you do have lower health, it's like extra crunchy time. Probably having to start from the beginning or something. I don't know. Well, let's get the 2 from the first usual locations that everyone's already picked at, but unlike the artifact hunt, they don't disappear when people collect them. They just keep, they stay there, pretty much. So that is why I like this better than the artifact one that disappears every time someone gets one. Because both of us can get those, rather than just one person for a given item. And alright, in the rock face. There it is, wherever it is. I don't see it here, but we're picking it up.
You found 10 Horgons! Come and get a bonus. You found quite a few Horgons! Welcome to Risa. Have you picked up?
Alright, so the biathlon would begin in 11 minutes. Let's do some more flying high. The Ryzen thing here.
Get out there and fly. You've seen the... Get out there and fly.
Oh, yeah, for her. There we go. Yeah, it's just... I think it's a nice thing to do to increase the stats, so it's not like taking forever to fly everywhere. Because the less time you waste in your life, the more you can do with all the other things. Although, if all you can find is work that's worthless, it's like, might as well try to make work out of things that isn't as stressful mostly.
That'll give the dancers a show.
Yay, good for the dancers. Right, okay, is there, yep, there's one here. This is the forest trail thing. Alright, there's this.
Be sure to take some time to explore the side trails after you're done flying.
Alright, and there's one above the, well, on the volcano, in the volcano actually. This is just flying around. Is there another one somewhere? Circle the inner caldera, visit the Bay Rock. Where's the Bay Rock? It's over there. Okay. You know what, I haven't done that one, I don't believe. So let's go and see what that one looks like, or if it's one that I have and just don't realize it. Said the Bay Rock. Let's see what it'll be. The game. Oh, maybe I have. Either way, I didn't do it recently. Yeah, I have. Oh well. I think so, anyway. Or at least it's similar to another one. Oh well. It's the third one now, and it's a little closer to the event coordinator, so I don't have to necessarily teleport like I would if I were all
The
way
Rock in
out
the Bay is a favorite place for glider flyers to visit.
by Sovak's camp. Okay. Still gotta get used to pressing space and W for the afterburners like effect. Like if you just are looking forward, you'll go straight up. And crashing is the game. Is that Spaced Invaders? This is why I don't have voice chat on the game.
I hope you had a fun flight.
Get out there and fly.
It's 11:53 to go, and for Barbie there, here's a little stat booster. So there we go. Alright, biathlon is 7 minutes. Let's see if the sandcastle thing is clogged still. So if it is having anyone playing it elsewise, I'll leave them be. But it's like, something to do to get more tokens, the game. Looks like no one's doing this at the moment, so let's just go. Although we're starting to get rubber banding, so I'll probably have the stream crashing. And I looked over to the screen, that's why I drifted off into nowhere. Alright, so now we can do this. Okay, castles in the sand. Alright, pick a location, any location will do, and this is closer to where you get the stone, so if you use the stone one thing, alright, but yeah, here we go with, I think the larger deposits here have like 50 sand, whereas the smaller ones have 25 sand. Yep, here we go, 75 from that, so okay, that's fine by me. And start the sculpture. Alright, flat keep, why not? Will it require dry or damp? Damp. Okay, so still the oceans. Oh, come on. Eroding beneath. Dredge it. So we need to... What is it? dredge it up. So what do we need? Sticks or something? Fetch stamps and dredge. I don't know how to dredge it. What does dredge mean anyway? Dredge it. Okay, there's the button to press. I walked over to it before and it did nothing, and now it'll let me. Awesome. So now we just need to get the rest of the stuff. Okay. So we got 50 last time, 25 more now, so it's up to 75. Okay, and now we can add more stuff. So peaked wall, I don't know, just clicking whichever. And what will we need next? More damp sand. Okay. Here we go with that. Alright. And a little more here. 1 minute to go. And another batch here. Smaller just in case we need more for some reason. Now we have the full amount. 59 seconds, 58, 57. Come on, press buttons. Go on, let's go. Okay, fetch sticks for the optional thing. Now there's no time limit on it. There we go, the sticks are over here. And if it says that they need rocks, that's to the left where there's the rock face that we walked past to go talk to the sand scientist dude. But yeah, like here, those little, that pebble thing there, that's what you pick up. There'll be 3 of them, or there's a couple more there. So if it asks for those are the ones that are there. So yep, that's it. So right, 15 more minutes until we could do that again, and the timer doesn't even run. Alright, so the biathlon's in 4 minutes. Alright, so let's get the floater on. Alrighty, let's see though what we can see. To the joy of seeing if we can do another fly thing before the biathlon. Or not. The game. Event coordinator.
Get out there and fly.
Minutes. Oh my word. Okay, fine. Let's just go site to site. Sovak's camp. So yep, there's the start point. And they're like, someone moved in here. Yep, I'm here. Whoop-de-doo. Big scary other human. Woo. I know, I'm introverted myself. I don't like having others around me either. But yep, here we go, and they'll probably transfer to another instance just to avoid me. It's like, oh no, there was a man there. I must pick the bear. Yeah, go feed the bears, whatever. Okay, there we go. And let's see, they're keeping their space. Oh, enough to still get the effect from that. Cool, they have a similar outfit, but the naval outfit is fairly common though. Yep, let's see. Yeah, similar style. I sort of like black and gold. I don't know which navy had that back during the actual Age of Sail though. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, they disappeared right away. LOL. Ah well, here we go though. Come on. Let's go. Just 2 minutes to go. My word. Oh well, we have some reputation stuff to deal with now. So, still want to get the Lorcan's console for my ship. Like, here's my ship so far. Oh yeah, and I got these fleet consoles and maxed those out. Those are pretty good. And this was from the Vulcan ship from the Epic token of the Phoenix prize pack. The Vulcan T'Pau science vessel. This is from Beyond the Nexus. It has power transfer rate boost, hull restoration, hull capacity. This was from the Cavalli cruiser. It has 25.8 hull healing and all that stuff. And this was from the Terran Task Force. I think it might have actually looking on the Sabre, or the Lexington, I don't remember for sure. This was from one of the other missions, and this is from Delta Flight of the Iconian War. Oh my word, 18 seconds for the Horgon hunt almost. Okay, this is from the same mission as this and this, Sunrise. I still have it there because it's easy to get the DS9 that way. The Domino console, that was from the Bajoran Interceptor, and it does a lot of damage
The
with
Horgon
fire
hunt
at
is
will.
ended. Try again soon.
Yay, it's over, finally. But yeah, let's keep getting discovery since we can get the Lorcan's console, which is also supposed to be fairly good. Lorcan, wait, no, that's different. It'll say over here, Lorcan's custom fire controls, yeah, something like that, I think. Anyway, so 36 seconds for the next thing to start. Let's see, 0 and 0, wonderful. So if I started those now, that would give 0 points, wonderful. This gives you, so, oh, we only have 9 marks though, so that's wonderful. Oh well, it's almost time. Let's hold off on that until time. Oh, did they leave too? No, they're waiting to see where the gate will be. It is a little confusing because you'd think it would line up with this here a little bit. But yeah, oh well. Some start waiting all the way back there, but yeah. But yeah, let's make sure to click join the Bathalon. And let's see, anyone else gonna crop in? He's walking there. It's always funny to see everyone just randomly hiding away. Oh, that does look like a cool one. Don't know exactly where they're getting them, because that doesn't look like one I've seen before. Are we the only 2 racers in this? Like, seriously? Huh. Wow. Okay, well, Delta. Your name is Delta. Wow. I guess it's probably his 4th character or something. I only have 2. I got the Jemadar one, and I have Michael here. Which is, yeah, whatever. The appearance is more like my dad's than mine, at least like early on before the cancer.
Competitive racers, on your mark. Get set. Go!
Alright, here we go. And gotta let off the gas for each turn, more or less. Oh, there they go. Oh, they can go fly off into the sunset all they like. Oh, there I go into the sunset, without even trying. And there, whatever though. The joy of lag. It's nice they were waiting, I guess.
Check in at the flag before equipping your floater.
Alright. Well, it was nice of them to wait. But they should get first prize, really. Since if they didn't wait, they would have already gotten there. So, just a second, I'll wait when I get there. Alright. Go on. Go ahead. Alright, there we go. So let's see if we can get more of the lohlunat stuff. Let's see, did that get, how much did that get? 50 some odd, okay. Alright, I don't know what all that's about. Anyway, onward to the Joy here. They just run away, seeing me. The Joy. Event coordinator.
Get out there and fly. Time's
there
wasting.
Yeah, time is wasting. Give me a break. Give me this task.
Get out there and fly. You've seen the...
Yes.
Get out there and fly.
Alright, and the Risa and Tribble thing, just in case anyone wants to start flying. Alright, so where on earth is the first one? Okay, behind the building, so the forest trail thing again. Oh, it says follow the jungle road, that's the one there. So yep, okay. Here we go.
Be sure to take some time to explore the side trails after you're done flying.
Alright, yeah, I'll see about getting to that never unless there's something actually there to find, which I haven't heard of anything yet, but you never know. It would be nice if they did put stuff there. Certainly more is here than in the Classic Resort anymore. I think I only visited the Classic Resort once back when I first had an account back in 2012.
You've circled the peak. That should give you a great view of most of this island.
So where's the next green thing? So... okay, there's one here. There's one by the lighthouse thing. Okay. It just isn't showing because I have a draw distance of there. Alright, so over by the tree and back. Oh, and also when finding Pavel, the thing to do, let's see, will it disqualify me by unequipping that? No. Okay, so the thing is, one person told me it's get to here, like where they're standing pretty much, and then walk north. Walk north, and then Pavel will be behind one of these trees, like right around here. Maybe this tree. I think it was that tree. But the hide and seek quest thing, that's where the idiot's found. So yep, there we go. And then the one after it's the cave out by Sovak's camp. That's like, if you look where the track is for the biathlon starting, it's to the right of that. And yeah, that's the fourth one. But otherwise, the first two ones are the cave by the treehouse and the arch. One of the arches, anyway. He's like sitting out by an arch in the northeast corner, I think it was. But it's one of the arches, anyway. And no McDonald's, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately.
Don't scare the birds in the Great Tower too much.
Alright, and now we are all the way out here, and it is a waste of time at this point to not use a teleporter, so yeah, it's all the way over
For
there.
a limited time only, I will be awarding bonus favors to anyone who comes help me locate temporal artifacts.
I am not helping with that ROM, or Mirror ROM, or whoever it'll be. Yep, there they go, running and panicking. I'm so scary. Oh well. Oh well, here we go.
I hope you had a fun...
Get out there and fly.
Just go feed the bears. Act like I really care. Oh well. Have fun with that. Here we go. Okay, so let's see. It is powerboard race in 14 minutes. Biathlon dance off in 44 minutes. It is 3:15 a.m. I don't know. There's not much else to do, and this is probably... that's not the sandcastle thing yet. There's just... sometimes there's not much to do that actually will earn anything. That I know of, anyway. Yeah, let's see. Has this expired again? No, 2 minutes ago. Okay, powerboard race in 13 minutes. But yeah, the one that I've gotten, like, did I get anything on the Phoenix prize back yet? No, okay. The one I got before that's cheap already, that doesn't cost lohlunat, but only just refined dilithium, is the Risa mini power board, which is based on Back to the Future Flyer. That has 78 150, 78 speed, 150 turning rate, and that's a very good one there. But the one that I replace it with to go sort of with my outfit is the black and gold impulsive one, which has 88 speed and 80 turning rate, which actually is easier to handle for me, I think. But yeah, the one that I have, if you want to do the whole steal the look, is 1500 lohlunat. I have 2335 at the moment. So yeah, that's, yeah, I don't need a second one. You can't sell them. It's character bind on pickup, not equip even. So yeah, but this is the one there, and even though it doesn't show it on the mini thing there, it has, well, a baseball and the Phoenix showing on it. It's not part of the Phoenix prize pack though, despite that. But yeah, it has the Phoenix, like a sort of floral pattern, but also that's the Phoenix there from First Contact. So yep, there we go. It has this. So yep, there's that. And the difficulty of getting it to stay hovering above the water. Anyway, I don't know what else to do here. There's 11 minutes to go. Maybe I should call it a day, really. Come on, there we go. There's my bird. Although I put the others in the quest thing. So yep, there's the one I've named Pav, even though we can't rename them or anything. Change the protected status to on. Yes, let's do that. So yeah, there we go. So hopefully I won't accidentally lose them. But yeah, and let's put these here. So that's what's building up now. We've got 2 stacks of those. And we can open that. Let's get rid of that. Oh my word, we have prisoners. No, I don't want those. Let's see here. But yeah, those are just reputation things. Anyway, yeah, there's nothing much else to do at the moment unless I pick a patrol mission. I could do that. Or an episode, but a patrol mission's faster and doesn't involve waiting for a task force to join. Yeah, I don't know. Blockade runner, deal with some Bodwar. Let's deal with some Bodwar. Make them extra crispy in the video game here. With my Terran Lexington Dreadnought, the LeSabre Ardent.
We are under attack by the Bodwar. Can anyone hear us? We need help.
No one can hear you.
Our status. The colony is under a brutal and unjustified attack. We're trying. Many thanks.
We'll help you, yes. Alright, so let's go to the thing and start the thing. Alright, let's put this on attack mode to maximize power.
We're reading your beacon signal now.
Go to one side. And
a few ships need repairs before they can escape the blockade.
Power. Domino console.
Our ships are about to break through. Please cover their escape.
Get the laser light show inside.
Foreign forces have followed freighter vessels through this system.
Get ready with the basic maneuvers because there'll be artillery firing as soon as we repair the ship, and sometimes before it as well. There it is. There's the artillery wireframe here. Yeah, and here's a bit of damage. This guy inject blood plasma, so extra conflict will pay just for the Bodwar. Yep, I thought it said boss for a moment, but yeah, similar enemies. Anyway, both from the same time in the Delta mission. More garbage to sell on the exchange for an energy credit each.
Warning. Artillery incoming.
On.
Exit area immediately.
Alright, gotta get out of here. Make sure you can fire the engines fast enough. Alright, and if we didn't, it would still say alert. So send repair crew. Finally. We can do that. Finally. And gotta be ready to get out of here with full impulse.
Warning. Artillery incoming.
Oh
Exit area immediately.
Alright. Alright,
Thanks for the assist.
You're welcome.
Leaving the war zone.
Yep, that sounds like a good idea. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Sometimes I press the button too late or out of a little bit of me, but other times I think I'm gonna wait. I need to pop that now. Start playing my lead for a second. It's all annoying. I'm not very good at being annoying, so I'm gonna go. Oh well, here we go. Again. Come on. Alright. There we go. And then let's see if we can get into range and not have to fly away so soon. It'll start firing the artillery.
Warning. Artillery incoming. Exit area immediately.
We got the
Warning.
billboard.
Artillery incoming. Exit area immediately. Engines are online. We're getting out of here.
Although one of the beams is blue, they're both phasers. The red and the orange one are blue. There's the boss fast through. The other one's the Bodwar. They're fighting each other a little bit. It's bigger, but it's still a chance for every enemy doom, even if they're each other's as well. Pretty much.
Warning. Artillery incoming.
Oh
Exit
word.
area immediately.
Oh, whatever. Chill out.
Warning. Artillery incoming. Exit area immediately.
Yeah.
Thank you. We can make it from here.
Awesome. Alright.
That's all of the stragglers. If you rejoin the fleet, we can make our escape.
Alright, where's this stuff? Over here is all this stuff.
Please, protect our fleet so we can escape.
Okay. That now, this now. A light show. Okay. Fire will and the download time. All the police beginning message. Final launcher doing its weather. Board their ships, take everything they got. I still like the clip I made of that with adding the last.
You're a real lifesaver. Our evacuation ships are safely on their way. We even managed to get away with some critical supplies. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Once we've
Alright, and let's do the new car marks. There we go. Alright, not now. Let's get those and then ops and then depart. Alright, there we go. Oh, hey V, how you doing? I should have said something already, sorry. And you're saying no sound. Alright, yep. Hello. Well, sorry that there's no sound there. Let's see, 4 minutes until the power board race. Let's see if we can run in the ocean. Nah, let's get the board out. And let's see, pressing S to stop. We can sort of do that within a little bit of range here. Let's unequip it and then walk toward the middle a little better. That'll actually be closer to where they start plopping in when teleporting at least. So let's go through the blinky lights and unblink the lights. So collect. Okay, now we actually have room for maybe the hatching mission. So let's get that started as well. Alright. Ornithologists, and let's see, hatch an egg. Okay, let's select purple, the biologist here, and another very rare. There's a biologist research lab, warp theorist, nothing is in green. So, you know, like of the stat things. So, oh well. There's 20 and 20 at least. And let's see if we can get a second one. Nope, okay, just the one. Alright, so we can hatch one egg even though we have multiple eggs. But, okay, yeah, one at a time kind of thing for that. But yeah, let's see though. There's the Risa officers. I think that I have all the officers of theirs I want, and I want to keep the number at 85. Right, I have that many. Yep, 85, 85. But yeah, here's where I got some of the officers anyway. Like, okay, for entertainers, she has a thing for the subspace party amplifier, and for Veol, she has a small boost to power after evasive maneuvers, especially engines, but also other subsystems for 10 seconds after evasive maneuvers. So yeah, that's that for 1,000 of those. And how you get the tribbles is you go to the bartenders, like there's one here also right underneath the one that's there. So this bartender lady here, she has, like, okay, this one will make the Grand Slam tribble, at least like when I did it, that one did, but rare will make the Ryzen and the Grand Slam, whereas uncommon I is supposed to make the lohlunat, or whatever, lohlunat tribble. So yeah, with just getting standard common tribbles, the gray ones, or white collar, whatever, like, what is the gear? Common inventory, yeah. This is the shade of gray that it is, or whatever. So yeah, it changes it with the uncommon food to a very rare, and it has this effect, plus 2.5 psionic damage resistance for an hour, 0.03 health regeneration for every hour, for an hour. And during summer event, plus 5 flight speed for 1.5 seconds, and plus 0.05 inertia rating for 1.5 seconds. So very slightly more inertia, and plus
the limited time rewards have ended. You can still seek out artifacts, but only for the standard payout.
So with the Regency era floater, which actually has the max speed on it, so more or less it would be 75. It's 75. It's 70 right now. But yeah, there's that anyway. But yeah, with the green ones you make the lohlunat ones, and with the blue ones you make either the Grand Slam or the Risa ones. You just put them in your inventory along with the tribble that's a common one right next to the tribble, and it'll be fine. But yeah, otherwise there's not much there. Anyway, let's see. Powerboard race begins in a few seconds. Let's get out over here. Is anyone here? I'm not complaining, I guess. I'll be first if I don't mess it up. Oh well, here we go, I guess. Is anyone gonna join the game? Or is it just so out of players in this instance? Let's see, we currently, Risa number 1 has a bunch, and this one has 4 players. What the heck? Well, this is definitely how to make, let's see, yeah, transfer there. See if we can anyway. Come on, let's join. Oh, disqualified, wonderful, beam to race start. Come on, and let's see if we can get it going before it started. Blah, blah, blah. Join. And let's get that going. And the bird out. And let's do the tribble. Get everyone that's not avoiding me. Stats boosting. Alright.
Competitive racers, on your mark. Get set. Go!
Alright, finally. Here we go. Yeah, that's depressing when everyone leaves you. Like, what on earth? And why are they invisible there? How'd they manage that? rubber banding though with more people here. And why were they walking there like that? Right in the middle of the river. That's probably an NPC doing that though. Be careful not to drift so much. Oh my word. Okay. Now this isn't as bad here. Alright.
Grab the flag at the end of the race!
Alright. Actually won. Yay, the game. Alright, and biathlon begins in 4 minutes. Let's see if I can get another thing here going. Just a little bit more doom.
Get out there and fly. You've seen the get out there and fly.
It's like whenever places just drop out of people like that, is it them leaving me or what the heck's the problem? Or maybe it's I did one of the patrol missions and then it dumped me into a smaller group or something, who knows. Either way, it's depressing. So, oh well, there we go.
That'll give the dancers a show.
Alright, so there's that. Yep. Sorry, I don't have a keyboard hooked up to type. I have one keyboard that's backlit that was $20 along with the mouse. The Re keyboard was on Amazon RII. So my netbook does have a keyboard of its own, and I do know how to touch type, but for gaming it's a little bit more difficult when the keys aren't visible within my peripheral vision kind of thing.
You've circled the peak. That should give you a great view of most of this island.
Yep, it should, if I were paying attention to that rather than the track. But there we go. There we go. And my left leg's starting to go numb now. I should probably stop soon-ish, but I want to get the biathlon done next. If we have the dance off, that would be nice. Get another one of those, because that's the easiest way to make the lohlunat tokens.
That secluded beach is a favorite spot for hikers who want to get away from the populated areas.
And let's just return with the transporter, eat back to the resort directly. Alright, so onward we go. Here we go. So, and no one is here. Has everyone decided to leave here except for them? Wow, that's a whole bunch just hanging out by the event corner. Let's get everyone sat boosted possible. And now we get
I hope you had a fun flight.
Get out there and fly.
Alright, will do. And now to the Sovax camp, which begins in 1 minute. Ahoy there! Alright. And let's see, okay, power board, motor powder board. Reference to the comedy movie The Russians Are Coming. Oh well, that's stinky. 16 seconds. Oh my word. Ah well. Probably somewhere around here. I might have to walk back. There's these characters. Well, they're tossing that at us. What does that even say? Frank, batter up. Okay. Oh, good for Frank there. Let's see, emotes. And I can use spyglass. Just to look out into the distance here. Before everyone starts deciding to show up. Stop thrusting, release W, and jump. Stop thrusting, release W, and jump. Emergency brake. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Dismount, warp 2 miles away, disqualify. Okay, so there's that anyway. Alright, join and... Alright. Okay, yeah. Let's get everyone stat boosted if they don't mind. Alright, there we go. And pointing toward that start, 24 seconds though, so it's a forever and a day thing again. Yep, the hoverboard. That is the best one for just being on the Phoenix prize pack, so when starting out and doing these kind of things, it doesn't take up the lohlunat stuff, or whatever it's pronounced as. But yeah, I
Competitive racers,
and got that one.
Mark. Get set, go!
Alright, here we go. How far away this can bring you. Ah! Again, the joy. So much joy. I am really bad at this, the game. Oh well. Here we go though.
Check in at the flag before equipping your floater.
Oh my word, missed that one. Almost. But now it counted that one, of course. I'll be last place again. The game. But that's normal for me. I think I might call it here after this, maybe. I don't know. There's still more I could do, but I don't know. I think I've done enough. If I were to bother making... Anyone else want to get going? I don't know. Is anyone else here, or am I really just the last? I probably am the last. Okay. Yep. Yes, you do. Here, let's be like the third place celebration thing. Or, no, I guess if I were the last, then it would be others. Anyway. There we go. There's that. I don't know, let's see here. Dance off in 19 minutes. I sort of want to get that done. Let's see, is there still time to do the flying thing? If the flying high mission's here or not, I don't know. Alright. Here we go again. See if that's ready to go, or if it's gonna be silly. Takes forever to get it started sometimes.
Get out there and fly.
6 minutes.
Time's wasted.
Time is wasted. You guys are wasting my time by having it take so much time. Oh my word. So the next one is the dance off that I really would care to go to anyway. The artifact scavenger hunt I do not care for. It is just tedious for its own sake, pretty much. Oh well. Let's see if my bird can land in the corner and not in front of me, please. Are you gonna land in the corner? And they're a vacationer. They look like Lara Croft though, a little bit from that distance. There they go. Yay. But yeah, trying to be safe. It's just a matter of anxiety. Nothing's going to happen bad for the bird there. Of course, it's a fake bird for one. But yeah, gotta make sure that's ready to go for the dance off, which is still forever away. Oh well, but we got 17 lohlunat from the biathlon anyway. So yay. Anyway, I don't know what else to do. We can look at the stuff in the event store, see what there is, because we now have 2415 items. The stupid moopsies are there. The British Naval uniform I already have. Don't really care for the Betazoid thing that looks kind of like Robin Hood, or what was it in the forest ones in Flash Gordon that the James Bond dude was at, like Dalton's James Bond, not like the other ones. Yeah, anyway, all that stuff. Engineering kit modules there. Like, I don't really want the holographic defenders. I mean, there's Lita already anyway, as a bridge officer. Red card. So these are just emotes. I don't know what that would be. Fire at will sounds cool. I'd rather get dance emotes. I think a lot of them are earned though, so I don't know. Yep. So training manual, I already got that for Tirsit, who is 7th of 9. But yeah, anyway. And that I've got for Ellie. I could get magmatic deployment. It's a definite maybe, but don't really want it though. 700. Yeah, it's something I could get though. I would bring it down to 17.
For a limited time only, I will be awarding bonus favors to anyone who comes help me locate temporal artifacts.
Wonderful. Yeah, there's all this food stuff. The uncommon one helps to make the lohlunat tribble. This one here. Whereas the blue ones, one of them, some of them make the Grand Slam tribble, which increases running speed, and others make the Risa tribble, which is good for flight boosts for speed. Subspace Pirate Amplifier, that's just the Gold Press Platinum store, and the Nullifier for wet blankets that can't stand the dancing because they just can't. It's like maybe they're Southern Baptists, who knows. And then they can listen to Mark Laurie and complain about him dancing as well. Because he made the thing of like, I cannot dance tonight or any other night because I'm Southern Baptist. But it's just, that was his joke about that. But yeah, it's just, it's the same kind of pharisaical fence of, yeah, you build a wall paper thin, a mile high, eventually wind's gonna knock it over. Calling things that aren't sin is a lie, which is a sin actually. So yeah, whatever though. But there's always so many ways that people can make things worse than they are, and it falls back on them because they tell others that they're in the wrong for stuff that they're not in the wrong for. So whatever though. I don't know, there's not really, there's a bunch of uniform, flower accents, swimwear stuff. For that could probably go for the bridge officers, since they're for females. But yeah, there's that. Lots and lots there, and then I don't really want any of these myself here for these ones. I already got all the sunglasses from the Gold Press Platinum store. Alright, Rapid Lithic Formation Kit, that would go, that's a universal kit, so Rapid Lithic, that's if I wanted to do the thing that, there's a one of the duty officers has a stat boosting thing for this, I think it was. Mineral quicksand and wrist mounted acid spray. That I did get that one, and it's just like overbearing kind of thing. It's not even cool looking. It's just like, how is this even a thing? It requires like a whole tank, like a gas tank, like a trailer, gas tank trailer type thing to dump that amount of stuff. But I guess there's replicators or something. Tactical storm, if you have a tactical officer, this would be a thing there. Static slam, electrical damage for a science officer. So Ferdy, if you watch this at some point, or if you notice it, this is something that your character could use. And engineering kit module, this is the one I have that gives electrical damage to everyone within 30 meters of your, to self and allies within 30 meters for 12 seconds. Outgoing weapon attacks gain 53.9 electrical charge with 100% shield penetration, and disables weapons, enemy weapons I think, for 12.4 seconds, and 50% outgoing damage with weapons for 24.7 seconds and 37.6 second recharge. So there's that. And there's a Risa Terraformer Universal Kit, so that has all this stuff as well. But yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to get tired here myself. Oh, and the Elysian Spell Sword. So there's an Elysian Ring of Reflection and Universal Kit Module, Nieves Icy Wrath. Hopefully that's somewhere. Or that's here, right here. Okay, there's that. And let's see. Launch icicles at foe and create a cone of cold behind target. Wow, yeah, that would be cool. Oh, and there's the other thing, the Elysian Ring of Reflection. So I do have this. I got it for, well, I got it for myself, except it doesn't work as the sword for the outfit, so it's like, it's more of a medieval sword rather than Age of Sails, more like, anyway. Andorian Cold Weather Operations Frame. Immunity to cold damage, and 26.6 kit performance. Alright. Rise in Volcanology. I mean, this could probably work for like one of the discovery missions if it were really that important then. Rise in Volcanology frame, toxic damage resistance, immunity to fire damage, passive gas protection. Cool. Universal Kit module, Andorian Summer Mark 12, so AoE, blast and location cold damage, because it's cold on Andoria is the joke, I guess. 269.5 cold damage, 50% shield penetration, and all that stuff. Another universal kit, the tsunami generator, creates a tsunami wave, which is going to be immersion breaking like crazy. Ball lightning though, that might be cool. 4 instances of ball lightning appear near you for 20 seconds, moving randomly to foes near the lightning. Yes. When I finally get captain token, I'll see about that. The floor is lava. AoE fire damage. That does sound cool, but it's going to be immersion breaking. Ryzen kit, so there's that one again, another one anyway. Universal kit module, sandstorm generator, so there's fun there. Engineering kit, hurricane turret, so there's a hurricane turret. I already have that with Tursit, one of my bridge officers. So yeah, there's all this stuff. Electrical damage there, that's that one. Let's see, molten terrain, more fire damage, more lava everywhere, cyclonic generator, again. Seismic agitation field, there's, oh, they have them together here, grouped with both the training manuals and the kits. So if you have a character that'll work with them, it'll work with the other science officer for these, the sonic disruption one. And the Dark Matter Cloud, the training manual for it. Oh, sonic disruption here. Interesting. So maybe I could get that. But let's keep it above 1,000 LOL-creds. But yeah, there's those anyway. And corrosive grenade, baseball vanity shield. I don't care about vanity shields, but there's a baseball one though. Yay! And let's see, more rainbow crap. Wonderful. Alright, yeah, let's just keep going. Holographic stuff. And the Risa Tropical Bird Egg is 150 LOL-creds now. And cotton candy colored tribble for anyone that wants them. Yay. Wonderful. And build sandcastle. Alright, that's a thing already. So I guess that speeds up the quest for that. And here's the floaters also. Could probably get a different one to match the outfit a little better. But I'd rather not do that, and I think the one that I'd want would cost 1,500 now anyway. Or is it? Yeah, no, it's this one here, the black and gold. So it's still only 1,000. Let's see how much more time. 7 minutes and 22 minutes until the next power race, which would be like just 21 minutes for the thing, more or less. Oh my word. Let's do the gesture dance and see if we're actually far enough away from the bird to not be a cause of anxiety. Yeah, a little close still. Ah, not that close. Okay. Oh no. They started flying again. Will they land behind me or will they land in front of me? The game. Well, okay. Nope, that's not good then. Land further back here, okay? Can I just convince them to land right here would be better if they would, please? Or to the edge of this would be even better. Okay, now they're on the floor. Okay. Oh no, no, no. Ah. Come on. Get over here. And I'd need to be on the dance floor to actually do the dance, but I want to see if I can get my bird to not be on the dance floor where everyone's going to put their feet. Because that's just kind of disconcerting to me anyway. Oh my word. It's assigned to stay in flight. Alright, fine. Let's see, will it? Oh no. No, no, no. Okay. That probably set it up to do another thing there. Is that a vacationer? That's a vacationer. Okay, they're just staring at... Well, they're not actual. Okay, and now they're... Oh my word. Will you not be on the dance floor? Please. Okay. Otherwise I'll have to make it so that they're not going to be spawned in. Will they not be? Okay, now they'll be safe. Okay, just gotta not double tap W. Gotta wait for enough time to pass that they're not gonna be in the way of dancing. They can preen and everything where it's safer for them there on the step. Or the... I don't know what that's called for that feature. But yeah, they can just hang out there now. But yep, here we go with everyone being ready to get going. Now we can have the chat going and see how badly everyone's talking about everyone else. That's always fun. Are they going to debate politics, the game? What, Kirk? You're still in the early 20th century, Rowan. Are you implying I'll be mass reported? Yep, it's all the stuff. It's common now. Yeah, that is true. Yep. So who's portraying a Kirk? I don't care. So who's Kirk? Is that Kirk Beans? Let's see here. Yeah, that's Tyros. But yeah, I'd rather keep my bird off the edge of the dance floor so they're not gonna be on the dance floor, where if it were an actual bird would be a bad place for them to be. Oh my word. So yep. Who is talking here? Let's see here. Oh my word, this is why I keep the chat closed mostly. Oh my word, everything has to be an ultimate offense thing for the heck of it, I guess, is the joy of life. So yeah, here's the other contestants that aren't really contestants. Everyone's just playing to get LOL creds rather than actually like having a ranked thing or whatever. It's sort of like the ungame where it's like everyone can win at least a little bit. Not a participation trophy as the boomers required for millennials and then mocked millennials for having, but as long as you press the buttons in order and don't leave before it's done and all that sort of stuff, then you can still get it. I need to use the restroom while there's still a couple minutes before the dance, so I'll be back before it starts. Just there we go. Here you can read the chat and see everyone arguing and see if anyone gets their name disappeared by any mods that actually exist and are awake, if any are.
The limited time rewards have ended. You can still seek out artifacts, but only for the standard payout.
Do. Here we go. And let's ran over my foot for a little bit there. So okay. Here we go. Well, let's close this. Not bother with everyone whining at each other and being like, anyone that voices an opinion I don't like is a wrong thinker. How dare you have free speech? You do not have free speech. This is a
dance party starts in half a minute. Get out on the dance floor.
Bad thing anyway. 24 seconds, 23, 22, 21 of doom. Alright, so yep, here's the dance for this instance, doing Risa 1 at 4 a.m. Central Standard Time, or Central Daylight Time. And there's all the NPC vacationers showing up to hog the floor.
Do the sidestep.
Alright, sidestep, there we go. 1 of 3, woo. And that's a vacationer. That's someone else that isn't a vacationer. They just get right in everyone's face.
Just dance.
Just dance is always mix. All right, let's go.
Raise the roof.
Raising the roof.
Do the robot.
Robot. Robot. Roll call.
Do the sidestep.
Alright, sidestep.
Raise the roof.
Raising the roof again. Oh yeah, the bird's safer here, I think. It's of course just a video game and the bird isn't real.
Do the snake!
Still. Better for them to be safe. And rather than not safe.
Do the robot!
Alright. I'm a little tired here.
Raise the roof!
Raising the roof.
Do the leg kick!
Leg kick there. I think I'm just going to do all the dances in sequence, even though it means a couple
Do the snake!
less minutes, because I want to be done after this, I think. Ah, the snake, okay. Yeah, this one isn't as difficult as the Nimbus 3 dance floor because there's no real time limit on each of them.
Do the leg kick!
And you can press the wrong one and it won't kick you. So, the Nimbus 3 one, you have to have it within a time limit. And you have to have the right one. Whereas here, when it says just
Dance club style!
it means mix. And I think it does generally for Just Dance. It means mix rather than basic. I don't know for sure. It may be basic also at Nimbus 3, but here it only counts it as mix.
Raise the roof!
Excuse me, I'm tired. Okay. Alright. So here we go. Onward to
Wave your hands!
Yep. Here we go again. I don't know what else to say. I am kind of out of it.
Wave your hands!
Yes, I'm already waving my hands. 8 of 10, so 22 more to go. Oh, let's see.
Wave your hands!
Okay, okay. Does that count? No, oh it is. Okay, so it says 9 of 10 now. Alright.
Do the leg kick!
Leg kick there. And now 20 more to go.
Wave your hands!
Waving hands. Alright.
Do the snake!
Okay.
Raise the roof!
Alright, raising the roof. I need to sleep. Although it's early for me, 4 o'clock plus 8 is 12.
Dance club style!
So that's kind of useless. Oh well, maybe I could go get groceries. I do mean to go get groceries before all the other work.
Do the
stuff.
leg kick!
Okay. Yep, leg kick time. Here we go. Okay.
Wave your hands!
Alright, waving hands again. How much more? 6 of 20, okay. So 14 more to go. Here's the chat if anyone wants to see the
Wave your hands!
What? We're waving hands. Okay, so... What the heck?
Dance club style.
Okay.
Do the robot.
Robot.
Dance club style.
Alright, club style again it is. Yeah, there's all that stuff where people whining. Whatever though. No.
Do the snake.
Okay.
Raise the roof.
Raising the roof. Here we go again, yeah. I'm not
Do the
normally
snake.
this tired, but I am very tired right now. But I think I got a fair bit done, and got another universal kit for later anyway. The electrical lightning thing.
Do the snake.
Okay, yeah, I am. And 6 more to go. Alright. Actually so tired it's difficult to keep my eyes open.
Wave your hands!
That is really difficult for me to get to that level of tiredness, but I've managed to get there because I've been awake since like 6 a.m. yesterday or so. So, I used to be able to stay awake for more than...
Raise the roof!
Well, nearly a week at times, without even feeling tired. But alright, raising the roof. 4 more to go. My word. And I was gonna do more of the...
Dance club style.
I use the term that others have used that relates to some other activity, but delaying the inevitables, per se, of the thing ending to the last moment. But yeah, it's...
Do the sidestep.
Yeah, whatever though. I don't feel like doing that. Let's just get it done. 2 more to go. And 3 minutes remaining. I'd rather just be done and be able to go to sleep. Because it's nice to be able to sleep. And
Do
I'm
the sidestep.
It is. 19 to 20 just from them saying the same one the second time in a row. Nice. Now, if I wanted to, I could switch to one that isn't going to be called, like Gesture or Samba Advance or something like that, and we could just keep
Do
going
the
till
snake!
end. Well, let's just get this done with. Here we go. Game over, man. Game over. Alright, and let's do a little bit of a bow. Dump, 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 dump. And bow. And bow. Okay. And let's see here. Onward to the joy of leaving this place. 'Tis a silly place. Alright. Not gonna do more stuff right now. But yeah, it is time to be done with this. So yeah. Let's see, emotes and live long and prosper. If I could. It doesn't show on this. Wonderful. Oh my word. Yeet-tastic. Man, I have the cloaking device thing. Alright, now let's try that again. Actually, let's see here. Wave. Goodbye. And live long and prosper. Alright. Alrighty then. Oh, and I should probably say something in the chat for V if he's still here. Thanks for showing. Oh, 3 hours here. See, are you still there? No. Current viewers, just me. Oh well. Alright, take care everyone and try not go crazy.